But we know say when it comes to immigration in Sierra Leone, this same president Bio gets to us president elect today. Now then begin sell with passport them. Because what has happened, Communicator and Cashbox, based on some of the researches they were to do over the past few days, waiting to happen is the fact that, and this corruption is still going on even within the consular section of the foreign affairs right now in Sierra Leone, where they've been selling give visa them and passport them to foreigners them. So waiting to happen now at the international community and most of these European countries and the white folks, believe it or not, there is this, right wing kind of a populist movement that is going on in a lot of these, white, Caucasian countries them across Europe, where these guys don't really care anymore. It's like everybody should go and take care of their own business, so they really don't care about our issues. And then you get a president that is propagating this story about how beautiful things are, how families are saving $500 a year per student. All of those narratives, they are looking at those things and they are saying now their country is beautiful. But waiting on to happen, it is like a lot of the German government and a lot of these white countries, they want to do an audit to say, they notice a lot of people, they get like a Sierra Leone as an example, get Sierra Leonean citizenship and passport, but then they're not real Sierra Leoneans. So I think as part of this government, the problem we'll get is lack of proper communication, or they want to use that for lie power to tell us that is the situation, and that is not true. Because they are saying that what the Germans want to do is to excise and get rid of these other people that are not actual Sierra Leoneans. So they're saying that is why they sent this team to Germany to identify the actual and real Sierra Leoneans, so that way they can get rid of the ones that are not Sierra Leoneans. Then they would, be able to help the folks that are actual Sierra Leoneans. But how can I believe a story like that? That is one aspect of this whole thing. That is what they are saying that they try to do. But at the end of the day, our brothers and sisters are there. Saloma Wisabi Wisef. The one that went to everybody that we've seen in those protests across Germany. We don't say the one that we talk. Now, Sierra Leoneans them. If I put some of these images and you watch them people there, we're not follow with Sabi Wisef. I mean, that is a fact. But these are some of the issues and some of the images that we already see over the past few days. Of people and where, you go now and the protest. A lot of these are Sierra Leoneans. So, but they're saying that the SLPP government, the German government wants them to help to, clean up and find the ones that are not Sierra Leoneans so that they can fix the situation and all that. But what is happening in Germany to our brothers and sisters, it is a shame, it is a travesty, it should not happen. And these are some of the images that we've been seeing. And that is why, I don't know, Cashbox, we will forget Adebayo from Germany there for let we see if we can bring them come there.
I tried to call him just now, and I'll keep trying. Maybe because I'll try him again because I think he just texted me. So I'll try.
So these are the situation. This is the situation, and then we look at what's going to happen. Now they say then people are not getting no hope. Communicator, and you talk to me about that, right? But let me talk about the beginning. Let's talk about Abbas Mundu, Marabio. How they sell we passport them to our Kong people them. What's make people beginning for get visa for going even England? Why Sierra Leoneans needed a visa to go to London? We're proud to Marabio and Abbas Mundu selling a passport. We're not getting problem in there. Yeah. People's power. Talk to me. You internet. You go ahead. Talk to me. Give me a perspective to your thought process here now.
Thank you very much, Ibrahim. Thank you very much, Communicator, and thank you very much, Cashbox. Ibrahim, as I talk to you right now, and I talk to a lot of people. I talked to one guy from Germany that we be sent for me an agreement. A lot of things then will be done happy in 2019. I think the government of Salon and the German government, then we don't try for understand themselves on behalf of the people and we Sierra Leoneans then within Germany day since 2019. We don't come into conclusion say yes indeed these people are Sierra Leonean. In fact, the government not be even go do verification, then we don't accept now seeing as Sierra Leoneans them. This verification whether they can see now and they do so now. Then we don't accept the people and say, okay, yes, they are Sierra Leoneans. They not go there and go watch and check whether these people are Sierra Leoneans or not to Sierra Leoneans. In the first place, the government, we don't accept that. And waiting bring all this problem, Ibrahim. I tell you, Communicator know exactly what I talk to. we get a big ministry when at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation. That ministry dey, Ibrahim, na professionals them, na them for day, na that ministry day. Ibrahim, not to everybody for the under when a politician. The minister can be politician, the deputy minister can be politician, which is good. But all the other sector now inside that ministry they for run by professionals. Because they're professionals there, now they hold this, now the responsibility this for handle kind situation they are so. But you get a government, Ibrahim, then get every office not be politicized. Every office don't be politicized, even the professionals them. Where President Bio come and meet that particular office day, that ministry day, then come and pull all the professionals. And these are professionals and are people where we don't day before even an escoma they come. And an escoma come and left the people and then office the day. When then guys come, they pull all the people here, they bring people away not to professionals them. They not sabi anything when it come into foreign policies. You know, they don't know anything when it come into foreign policies. So this has been the problem over the years. When make delicate today why they talk to you so Ibrahim. Now the Almighty Allah no more now in going for help with brothers them, with sisters them, where then they are that part of the country day. Now God going for help the normal side and the right now. But believe you me, Ibrahim, when you listen to the when you listen to Ibrahim, you go really know say there is a problem where government don't cause by them people there, where the government they look at us say there are criminals then they where they among them people them according to La Law Estima, people and they when are bad people them among so like a lot of things. Just imagine this now possible when the internal affairs minister, deputy minister. Now in the talk they can't talk today. Where in they talk about security, the internal security, how Sierra Leoneans they go get their passports them, how people they go, now that particular department they, now they ide na the country. So a lot of problems them where they happen. President Bio they put people them, now their ministries they so they put people in their places they where not even qualify, where not even know they role the responsibility. Now the ministries they just imagine a deputy minister. Go talk he cannot them, he can't utter system where he pull that shoulder na AYV. It be really unfortunate for Sierra Leone. So that statement they will like pull don't show a clear picture. Say the guys them, the government and the German government, the Salon government and the German government, they don't understand themselves, they don't reach into a conclusion. I'll say the guys then they for couch them. So it's simple. If you listen to that video, you watch that video, you listen to Ibrahim. That don't show a clear picture. Say the guys there, they don't get now God Almighty Allah will create you and I where it can do anything which in your power where it gets. Now they no more the guys and didn't be. Over to you, Ibrahim.
Thank you, People's Power. You know, this is the impact. You know, we did a country right now, guys, where we are talking about WFP, World Food Program, Korikota, or Cashbox. World Food Program, don't tell we say 4.7 million Sierra Leoneans are prone to hunger and starvation. And then you get a government that cannot even afford for take care of the people already when they get inside the country, but they go sign and for repatriate other people. Let me play this video of Laila Reslim on the screen. Korikota,
Yeah, Ibrahim, I was just going to say, because what I heard, maybe it was just trying to talk about the act being a criminal act. I'm not sure whether it referred to the people as criminals, but let's just listen it again anyway.
Okay, let's listen to it and see what he has to say.
Well, certainly, government will not be an accomplice to that illegal act, and government will certainly work towards improving the image of government and also the image of the country by ensuring that if you are in people's country illegally, and if they want to deport you, we cannot deny you citizenship if we're able to verify that you are a citizen of Sierra Leone.
Then, of course, Laila Nima, who is the Deputy Minister of Internal Affairs sitting here, is saying that should our brothers and sisters are caught within those numbers, the government, of course, sort of affirms you that they must be deported back to Sierra Leone.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Because from the premises you believe, it's as if yes, there are Sierra Leoneans within those numbers.
Illegally still in people's country.
But of course, we all know the problems back home.
What is the problem?
One key issue is the fact that job opportunities is a key
because
reason
of job
why
opportunities.
our brothers and sisters in Sierra Leone do work overseas to at least find greener
Because of job opportunity, you would want to occupy somebody's country illegally and perhaps even engage in criminal act. You would want that to happen to Sierra Leone. Let's say Sierra Leone has all the job opportunities, and you would want people to come to Sierra Leone illegally when you do not even have the opportunity to do background check and to be able to ascertain who are they, where are they coming from, and to be able to also stabilize the security of the country. Would you want other countries to compromise criminal acts in your country by letting their citizens to criminally enter your country? No, as a government, we are responsible enough to be able to rebrand the image of this country and also give respect to our citizens living outside there. If you are in people's country and you are there illegally, for any reason that the governments of those countries want to bring you back home, and we are able to prove that you are Sierra Leoneans, we cannot deny that opportunity because it has its own implications on government, it has its own implications on our country. And so we would not be an accomplice to any illegal act. And therefore, we believe that Sierra Leoneans are responsible enough and will therefore not dare venture to enter another man's land illegally. We believe they are responsible enough and they will take on due process necessary to be able to be in those countries. The issue of talking about
let me pause here, guys. Let me pause here. Comrade Koita, this gives us and People's Power and Cashbox. You guys will testify. This gives us everything we need to know as far as what the SLPP has decided to do with this German situation. It is a done deal. It is sealed. They've signed it over.
No, absolutely. And Ibrahim, let's just make this point and just like the point, I think what he is trying to talk about being like the criminality there, it is the act of like them being illegal. But the thing that puzzled me, the thing that worries me, is like, when we can talk about the recklessness of this government, people like can just feel say with a downplay them. Can you imagine a minister they talk say because of job opportunity?
Right.
These are adults. If you cannot provide job for any of your citizens, you have failed. And you're telling me, the minister they talk say, oh, because of job opportunity, so you go stay now another country illegal, now another man country illegally. You as a government cannot provide job for your people, and you're telling us that is not a good enough reason for someone to go stay now another country.
Wow.
That is the worrying bit for me, because I think what he's trying to say there about being, I think, is the act like that is illegal. And
no, Cashbox, you're trying to make sense out of what's in the mind. They say too much. You're straining yourself. It is the fact that it's actually referred to them as criminals, basically, because then they illegally in their country today.
Exactly. So
the other two me pick Cashbox.
Yeah.
He say if he go allow somebody for comfort, they don't be checking their background if they are criminals. You know what that statement get for do? They get for affect initially they are planning for visa to Germany. Say they may not just say most of them are criminals. So they get for do so many background checks now. Or even people get for legal things, maybe for medical, maybe for business, maybe for education. Because as a minister, when you get irresponsible and they need to think, they're short-sighted. Because they don't get money, when they say they don't own to that.
Yes.
If they can spend 20,000 euros for people in a future, can't check that as Sierra Leone. But why they get back to Germany? Why they get staff the day? You don't need to take anybody from Saloon to go to Germany. You have Sierra Leone as Germany, they're already in a Saloon. Cut that ticket price first. Say, hire people and say, okay, one people can just put them as if that's a low Sabu self. The country is small that to know self. Somebody like Germany, they want a Saloon. Hence, in a come from other country. Believe it by your language, by what it yourself. You didn't know. You too get to say this person that German or German, no matter how long you stay in a Saloon, hence also they born and grow up there. You know, go ever tell like we who born and grow up there. So for that, even refer say to that criminal all day, it's very they just want time for justify their actions. And they don't even know for justify them. Maybe go continue for say if we have been mirror for Saloon, we get people for God secret not can Dubai, na Qatar, na Kuwait, na Lebanon. Say we want go home. These are people that tell one day they say they want go. These are people that when they are 2,000 when they support people as Saloon. They say they refer to them say maybe for us do the background check. We all know say rather than go na Europe, It's not legal because of beside and give them. Then get for struggle pass through the Mediterranean, pass like the Sahara Desert, can through the Mediterranean Sea, cross them, then go to different parts of Europe because things not easy. Especially on the distance government, the Pacific problem. They are major plan now. Now, not an example, Israel and the opposite, as they can airport them, they hold them, go lock them. That's their plan now.
You know, comrade, we let us not take a highs from these guys. You see, again, it goes to perception. You remember when the president we say families are saving $500 a year per student. These guys, it's about perception to the international community. They've lied to the international community, say everything is bright and beautiful. And this is why, as sad as it is, I did not want to show this boy video, but I want to show the German government this because I want them to see what citizens in Sierra Leone are currently going through. And this is just a 7-year-old child. The system has failed this child so much that we had to show this. Let me show this, guys. Brace yourself. It is hard to see Manso in foot, but this is what Laila Slima is, pushing out there to bring these people from Germany that are used to this lifestyle where every provision is made. There is electricity. They have access to health care. None of their kids would be subjected to this kind of a heinous. Watch this. Watch this. I want the German government to see this. The German government should see this. And this is why a minister would go and sit and talk about for job opportunity. This is a 7-year-old child. Share this with the German chancellors and everybody that is involved. That you want to take our people from Germany and bring them to a situation like this, when a child like this, 7 years old, does not have access to healthcare, is actually rotting from the boy is alive and is rotting from within. Can you imagine this nonsense? And then Laila Slima, our home minister, would talk about our citizens, Sierra Leoneans in Germany, because they're struggling for paper. He's telling us about, for job opportunities. Where are the job opportunities? 75% of the youth in Sierra Leone are unemployed. Everybody's fending for themselves. That is what is happening. These guys have captured the state. The employment opportunities is only by, if you don't speak their Mende by tribe, you don't speak their languages, you will not get the job. If you don't support them fervently and heartedly, you will not get a job from these guys. And yet a whole minister would come and sit on TV and call Sierra Leoneans that they're criminals. Instead of advocating with the German government to see what they can do to help these people and give them papers so they can stay legally in those countries, because they cannot even take care of the citizens that they have in Sierra Leone. Let me show this video to the German government again and everybody involved. This is from WFP. I want you guys to watch and listen to this. I'm not going to play the whole video, but watch this. This is what citizens in Sierra Leone are currently facing. This government cannot provide the staple food, which is rice, for their people. A bag of rice is over 500,000 leones. Watch this.